Why are some fire trucks red and some are yellow? And why do big trucks have small ladders? This is the history of fire trucks. In the early days of firefighting, all fires were extinguished by hand with buckets of water. This was obviously not very efficient. So in 1823, the first fire engine arrived in America from England. It pumped water from a nearby river into a large cannon pointed at the fire. The cannons were so effective that an entire fleet of them was used to fight a single fire. Because of their loud whistle, people would often panic and run away from the sound, which sometimes resulted in people getting burned to death in their own homes. As the years went on, these red engines became more and more popular. But then along came the yellow truck. In 1901, the first purpose-built fire truck was introduced. It had a ladder on the back with a hose attached to it. This allowed firefighters to reach upper floors more easily and put out fires more effectively. The yellow truck was also faster and could carry more supplies than the red one. So naturally, people started painting their engines yellow. But then something funny happened. As the yellow trucks became more popular, the red ones did not disappear, but instead became what we call them today, fire engines. They were mostly used for transporting firefighters to the scene of the fire, rather than actually fighting the fire itself. Nowadays, the yellow trucks are called ladder trucks, because they usually have a ladder on the back. These are used for rescuing people from burning buildings, or for firefighters to stand on while they battle the blaze from above. But why do big trucks have small ladders? Well, when a building is on fire, firefighters need to get to the upper floors quickly. If they take the elevator, they might get trapped when the fire spreads to the shaft. And if they use the stairs, they might get exhausted before they reach the top. So instead, many fire departments use a device called a fire escape, or simply a ladder. The biggest problem is that these are heavy and bulky and take up a lot of space inside the truck. So the solution is to have a small ladder that can be quickly deployed. Some trucks even have two small ladders, one on each side. This allows firefighters to enter the building from any floor, without having to carry heavy equipment up a flight of stairs. It is safe to say that these brave men and women have one of the coolest jobs in the world. So next time you see a fire truck, remember the long and complicated history behind it. That's all for this video. See you next time.